Our conversation time about we've got our miracle right here, and I've got my miracle Daisy sitting with me all the way from South Africa. But I just really want to have a shout out of hello to everyone and Happy New Year, because I have been gone the last couple Saturdays and missed you. So Happy New Year. I'm very happy to be back, and I'm really happy Daisy said yes to come talk to us. So thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you. And I welcome you for this time. I want to know about your miracle. I want to know how you got to this beautiful place called Rhythmia. And I'm really honored that you did. So tell everyone how you got from South Africa to here, please.
Great. Thank you, Kim. And thank you. And hi to everyone who's watching. It was just a revelation that came as I was watching Gaia.com. I was on Gaia.com. I saw the documentary about Jerry and Jerry's life-changing experience and how this place got to be. It's something that spoke to my spirit. It was also at the right time, because at the time I felt like I needed a boost. I needed more spiritual maturation. So it just sounded like it is something that I needed. It's a place I needed to get to. It's an experience that I needed to have.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Gaia was the portal that led you right here. And
yes.
you came by yourself.
I came by myself from South Africa. Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And now we had this wonderful conversation of the connectivity that you landed in a room with a roommate from a woman from the States, that now you guys are dear friends. So talk about your friendships, and then we'll jump into the.
Yeah, so I first got here. I got here on Sunday midnight. We never got to talk.
So you snuck into the room. She was already asleep.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
She was already asleep. And we just woke up chatting. It was just a beautiful alignment. I was wondering how you guys have worked the arrangements in the rooms.
Magic.
Yeah, it's been magic. Sharing a room with a lady from America who's the same age as me. We've almost had the same life experiences, and we've gone through the week together. But it's not just her. It's been other people that I've met here. It has been absolutely phenomenal relationships that have been built. Lifelong friendships that I believe will carry me through. And it's also not just that, it's like-minded people. So we've been feeding from each other.
Yes.
It's just been a beautiful, beautiful experience. So forget what we came here to do. It's like that is just a bonus on the side.
Beautiful.
It's just like like a double whammy, like I was
Extra
expecting
bonus.
2 and I now got 5, and then like the other 3 points are just from literally the experience, the interactions, the conversations. It's
Daisy,
just
that was
been
perfect.
amazing.
I was expecting 2 and I got 5.
Yeah.
So you got your miracle.
I got more, way more than I came here for.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
way
just
more, way
fulfills
more.
us.
Yeah.
So in this week at Rhythmia, what were the highlights that really lifted you, assisted you to get your miracle? Tell us about that.
So first, the classes have been amazing.
Thank you for coming to class.
Yeah, and I didn't miss any. We started with JJ. He talked about how the years that the locust has eaten away will be given back to you. He had this amazing energy. That's one of my favorite verses, and I just identified with that so much. It's just been the teachings. You taught about intention. I needed to sharpen my tools there. So the classes have been amazing. The speakers have been amazing. Then I'm in Michael Beckwith. It's just...
Just was the week that Reverend Michael Beckwith has been here. And that is an added wonderful gift, blessing to be in his class.
And to think that I had booked, I wasn't looking out for any particular speaker. So my arrangements didn't work out. I think I was supposed to be here end of last year. That didn't work out, and I landed up in this week. So that also has been another beautiful setup by the spirit. Like just to have Michael Beckwith here. I mean, the energy in the room when he was talking, but just it's almost like the entire talk was channeled, just like
it is.
Everything was just dropping, everything that you needed to hear or I needed to hear.
Yes.
So that was amazing. The ceremonies definitely have been the highlight, though. Like, yeah, I would say at the top of the list.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And in the ceremonies, miracle, did you receive numerous miracles? One that you know is a life-changing miracle for you? Talk to us about that.
So as I sit here, I am a very different person, not because of thought, not because of I know definitely that something inside of me has changed. I had many miracles, but one of my biggest things, I came here with certain intentions. It looks like the spirit had its own agenda, and what needed to happen has happened. So I sit here with, I'm just to share. One of the nights in the ceremony, my arm just started trembling. And I wasn't understanding. I thought I run. So I thought maybe it's a running injury. What's going on? But I mean, why would I have it? I don't have injuries. I was taken back to my birth. I was born with a broken arm. The entire arm was broken. My mom was in labor for about 3 days. It was a very difficult birth. And I was taken back to and since then, this has been a very weak arm, and I'm left-handed. So I've broken this playing tennis. I've broken this arm twice, but I'd forgotten about that.
Interesting.
And obviously, when you come here, here's my little list of the things that I want to achieve.
Yes.
So that's a miracle that I wasn't even expecting.
Yes.
And it was very clear that I was being healed.
Yes.
And there was a message about just take your right hand and start praying over, your entire arm. Yes. And it was just phenomenal, but also just understanding the insight, what then my mom went through, the empathy. And I now understand what it put her through. So I also have a message for her. It has also been a lot about my family and the messages that the spirit has given me that I have to go give them.
Yes.
Just messages of love, but also just God understands. And it's been revealed. Sometimes when you're young, you just don't. I knew the story, I've seen the pictures, but you just don't understand how traumatic it could have been for the other person. And I feel like once I have the conversation and I share this with my mom, a lot of healing will happen for her too.
Yes.
Another thing, when we had the feminine night, I was told to just pray over every female in my family, and I started calling out the names. I mean, it's a big family, as an even extended family, cousins, second cousins, aunts, and I just started doing that. Was so powerful, and you actually feel like, so this is more. I wasn't even here for myself.
Yeah, correct.
I'm here for the entire family. I'm here for the
Yes.
entire community. By
Correct.
being here, I feel like so many people, I understand that proximity for the spirit is nothing. So I know that they have received the love and the healing where they are.
Do you remember when we talked about that on Tuesday? We talked about your courage.
Yes.
That you have so much courage to come here and do your own healing work. And that has a ripple effect. Every time we each do our own individual healing, the ripple effect to your family, to everyone that touches your life will roll
we talked
out
about
past
that. I remember.
So this experience to know, I'm praying for all the female energy in my entire lineage. That's miraculous. And yes, you bet it'll be very interesting when you get home to have conversations, to just see what landed in subtle ways and in loud ways.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
Yes. So that was definitely the feminine night was also a huge highlight.
I love that you said I had many miracles, not just one, but many.
Oh no, many. We can unpack them in the session. Really, it has been a lot. It's life changing is a true understatement.
Life changing is an understatement.
Yeah.
Rhythmia is that's even under what you can describe. Rhythmia
No,
as.
life changing is, it's almost like, sure, you know, when you've taken your car for service, but it's almost like I took my car for service and I got there, they just gave me a brand new car.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that was great. Took my car for service and they gave me a new car.
Yeah,
Applying
literally.
to you.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Because I thought I'm just going to get help and I have a few questions, and
so much more.
it's a whole new world.
Oh,
It's a whole new world that I have been ushered into.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Wow. And the love that I felt during the ceremonies, it's something that I've never, ever felt. One of the shamans came and I was outside. He said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Give me a phone. I want to call South Africa right now." He was like, "Huh?" I said, "No, figuratively." Because I just felt so much connection and so much deep love. Oh, wow. You know, and I was told also to just, when you get there, just tell your family how much you love them. Because we don't do that enough.
Right.
You know, we take our relations for granted, and we're very focused on self. So I think the change in perspective for me, going back, is also that nurture yourself spiritually, but make sure also the nurturing is happening around you. Yeah. So that is my mission, just to nurture my relationships, my family spiritual. We are all aligned, but I now come with a new anointing.
Yes.
I come with something
very
different.
South Africa, you better watch out.
Yes.
Daisy's coming out. Sometimes your family's going to be different. Everything's going to be different. This is the evidence of answered prayer, fulfilled intention, is what you're explaining. Is that you got here thinking one thing and it was even more.
Oh, it's more. And I believe more will, I mean, this has been 5 days? Yes, I believe more will be unraveled.
It will.
As time goes on. I believe I've now been empowered to touch more lives. I feel equipped. I feel very affirmed.
Yes.
The spirit during the ceremonies also nurtured me quite a lot. I'm ready. I'm just ready to give out love. I'm ready to, and also during the ceremonies, I kept on sending a lot of love to even family friends, praying for families and calling them out by name. It's just, Kim, I cannot explain this.
You're doing a great job.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's, oh my word. It's beyond.
So what's so important is that we who live here at Rhythmia feel this, and your gift that you share your heart with us and with the world, so we can feel how it lands through you, is just an affirmation of all that Spirit is guiding us to continue to be.
Oh, yes.
So it's very fulfilling to hear this from you. I
definitely
can't thank you enough. I can't wait for. I feel like your feet are going to land. South Africa's going to shake. It's just going to be like, Daisy's home.
I hope so, because also we need a lot of healing in South Africa. Actually, coming here, one of my burdens was how to, you cannot sit at home or in your little environment spiritually fulfilled. How do you then pour out to your immediate community?
Yes.
But also, this is what I'm saying. When we were in ceremony, I was shown that, yes, your immediate community actually starts with your family. Spirit was saying charity begins at home. But it's just, I believe I'll be able to impact many, many lives in South Africa going back. Beautiful. Many lives, just my immediate work environment, my immediate community, friends. So very excited.
Daisy, thank you. Thank you. I want you to keep us posted how all that's going.
I shall do.
I'm sure everyone now could see the beauty and gifts of Daisy are landing here, and how they could land in your heart as well. And I hope and pray that we will see you soon here as well. I thank you for today.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
chatting
for
to me.
Oh, I'm so honored, and I'm
yeah.
so great. Oh, I have one more question. If you were to look at people who've never been here and think like, oh, should I go to Rhythmia? What is one sentence you would say to anyone who's considering coming? What would you say?
Book your flight. Book your flight today. Call
great.
someone at Rhythmia. Get here. You need to be here. Otherwise, you're missing out on a big spiritual shift that is happening. We all feel it. Globally, especially since COVID, I think there has been this tangible change in the air, but people don't know how to explain it. So my whole thing is the new anointing, the new shift. I felt like this is where it's at. This is I came to learn about that, and I've been equipped to now move in that way. So yeah, book your flight, come to Rhythmia. Don't overthink it. Don't over question it. If you feel like you have the calling to do it, if you want to take your spirituality to another level, this is the place you should be. Biggest investment you can make. Best holiday you can have, the best food you can ever taste. Everything has just been amazing. Yeah.
Everything has been amazing. I think she says it perfectly well. Thank you for joining us today on our Facebook Live. We'll see you again next Saturday, and you'll see Daisy soon. In South Africa.
Oh, yes, South Africa, here I come.
Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.
Lovely.